Yo guys, welcome back to the Transfer Daily YouTube channel, and then starting off with Benjamin Sesko, and this was reported by David Ornstein but also multiple reporters, and it is Manchester United closing in on a deal to sign Benjamin Sesko from RB Leipzig. Leipzig accepted €82.5 million plus €2.5 million bid from Newcastle, but the Manchester United striker wants Manchester United. As we know now, it looks like he's finally made his decision. And a report, I think, from Sky Germany earlier stated that an agreement on personal terms has been reached until 2030. So, no club-to-club agreement, but direct contacts taking place today to reach an agreement and advancing towards a conclusion. So that's from various reports. But that specific article comes from David Ornstein, but Benjamin Sesko close to joining Manchester United. Harvey Elliot, then, who we know has been a contender to leave Liverpool this summer, and this is from Fabrizio Romano, and that is that RB Leipzig are prepared to make an important proposal for Harvey Elliot. They have already spoke to Elliot's agents and presented their project, so David Ornstein last night reported that they have interest, and now various reports have confirmed he is one of the top priorities for the Xavi Simons exit. So let's wait and see at what Liverpool value Elliot at. Now then, from Matteo Moretto, and it is Juan Sanchez to Napoli is imminent. The Italian club presented a new offer to Sevilla this morning of €17 million to be paid in 4 instalments. So we know they're also working on Miguel Gutierrez from Girona, but Matteo Moretto said the deal is close for Juan Sanchez, despite Wolves also pushing for the right back to Napoli, and the player has also informed Sevilla of his desire to join Napoli. So then now we know Newcastle United are expected to now miss out on Benjamin Sesko, but the next striker they could target is Nicholas Jackson, and Ben Jacobs reported earlier Newcastle and Nicholas Jackson remains one to watch, and then Fabrizio Romano spoke about that Newcastle United contacted Chelsea to understand the situation of the player, etc. But from what the reports have stated is how much will Chelsea want for Nicholas Jackson. So it's ones to watch, Jackson and Newcastle, as Newcastle is still expected now to go for an Isak replacement, and Nicholas Jackson could be that. Now then, a report from David Ornstein, but also we know Fabrizio Romano exclusively revealed late on last night, and that is that Al Hilal have reached an agreement in principle with Liverpool to sign Darwin Núñez. €53 million plus add-ons in place verbally, and the Liverpool striker is indicating his willingness to accept steps needed to finalise, but would be a huge recruit for Al Hilal. So we know Al Hilal's top target for a striker was Osman, and now they seem to be very, very close to signing Darwin Núñez. And I think it was Fabrizio Romano who also reported in the last hours that an agreement on a contract until 2028 is nearly finalised. So I think just some small details left and the final green light needed from Darwin Núñez, but then he will move to Saudi and become new Al Hilal striker. Another report then from The Athletic and David Ornstein, and that is Everton open talks with Manchester City over potential move to sign Jack Grealish. Everton approached for 29-year-old Manchester City winger based on a season-long loan. Complicated deal not guaranteed to materialise, but discussions happening. So it looks like that Everton now, after having 2 bids rejected for Tyler Diblin, are moving on to Jack Grealish as he looked for a new winger. So let's wait and see if Jack Grealish is open to this move in a World Cup year. We also know that Manchester City are open for Jack Grealish to leave, so let's wait and see if Everton can advance on this deal. So finally then, just an update on Newcastle United's pursuit of Malik Thiaw, AC Milan centre-back. So Fabrizio Romano reported Max Allegri doesn't want Malik Thiaw to leave this summer after excellent impact in pre-season. Milan want to keep the defender unless they receive a bid completely out of the market value. So this was reported from Fabrizio Romano, and we had a report in the last half an hour of Newcastle United have reached a full agreement on personal terms with Malik Thiaw over a 4-year deal This was reported by Sky Germany for Tior, and it also states Newcastle and AC Milan are still negotiating after latest £30 million bid. Talks ongoing, and the report also did reiterate that Max Allegri, the AC Milan manager, has informed Milan that he doesn't want Tior to leave. So let's wait and see with this one. But Newcastle United targeting a new striker and a new centre back. So let's wait and see for further updates on this one.